everyone. We are the Waygook Noonas. My name is Rebecca.
I'm Alyssa.
And we have been fans of K-pop since we lived in South Korea back in 2010 to however long we were there. And we're still obsessed so many years later. And we have a lot of stories that we want to share. So we made this podcast so that we can reminisce.
Hey,
Yay.
So much fun.
Yeah, we've had fun.
Okay.
So this is, I think, the first episode that we're recording since releasing the 80s reaction video.
Mm-hmm.
A lot has happened. Hey, Alyssa, so what do you think of 80s? What have you learned since?
I learned that I'm going to be in big trouble because I started watching things where I'm still trying to learn the members.
Yeah.
But there was an 18-y who suggested that I, like, for lack of a better phrase, check out Woo Young.
Yes.
As like a potential
Everyone
bias.
was saying that you should check out Woo Young because he doesn't take it. He doesn't deal with bullshit.
Yeah, and we reacted to San and Woo Young, one of their YouTube videos. I'm just like, yeah, I'm in big trouble because I still really like San. I don't think I can claim him as a biased wrecker, but Woo Young is definitely, I think they're like tied for first right now, and I'm just like, I'm in so much trouble because these two are, you would know.
Yeah,
if you're 18 and you're watching this, yeah.
Yeah, It's very funny, like the way that we clocked ourselves, like when we were talking about the members after, and kind of like when we were trying to figure out who do we ask for recs for, and we figured out how to like sum up Alyssa to just doesn't take bullshit, and it's really funny because it kind of like it explains why we're such good friends is because I have watched like the Woosan videos and I just watch Woo Young and I'm just like, he's me. Like there's so many parts where I'm like, I don't think I could actually, like he could never be my bias because it would be, I'm like, no, we're too similar. So it's funny, like because we get along so famously, of course you would get along with someone that I'm like, I think he's very much, I'm similar to him. I am still obsessed with San and Mingi, although I will say Songhwa has definitely caught my attention too.
Hongjoon's really kind of like to grab my attention. I think mostly because he keeps coming. Yeah, I know why you can't.
Yeah,
but I think it's just more because he does so many interviews in English and just like those keep coming across my feed.
Yeah,
so
his interviews in English are fantastic. It's so cool. I don't want to get into a lot of the stories because we heard you guys loud and clear. Lots of comments in that video from, I guess it would be 3 weeks ago since we put, like, when you see this will be 3 episodes later. The response has been insane. We loved it so much. All of the comments. And the thing that we've heard from most people is just more reviews. So we're doing that. I have actually chosen to not watch anything 80s unless it's in front of a camera.
Yep. I'm trying to do the same thing.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
No, I was just kind of like there are certain like the little like things on Instagram kind of.
Yeah. And
reels,
to me, like watching the Instagram ones. Watching the Instagram one has been like that's like my teaser where I'm like, oh no, and then I'll be sending stuff to Alyssa and like all the time being like, should we react to this? Like, should we add this to the list? And there's ones where Alyssa's been like, maybe not, and I've been like, no, maybe yes, maybe yes. We hear you guys. You guys want reactions. We're here for it. But and this is me coming as like social media marketing person. I really don't want to have to deal with copyright strikes every week. Like it's such a pain. So someone in our comments, like one of the first ones, suggested using Patreon because you don't have the same copyright strikes. So we've decided we're going to be uploading our reactions as individual videos and putting them over on Patreon. Patreon right now, we aren't blocking anything by paid membership. Everything that is on there, you have to follow, but you can follow as like a free member. We do have a paid membership because we need new microphones, and the software I use to record this is like $20 a month. But there's no reason to, other than just if you're enjoying this. But we'll probably, like, if anyone does sign up as a paid one, we'll definitely give shout outs at the end. That would be awesome. Mm-hmm. But we're kind of dumping them over there. So episode 0 was one that we couldn't fit in at the end of the AT's video because we needed to calm down and Alyssa needed to go to work. So we put on JYP's Wet because we needed to destroy any positive feeling inside of her and just make her want to feel as shriveled up as possible inside. And it worked.
It did, yes.
I'm referring to that song as reverse Viagra. Like, do you want to not feel any kind of attraction to anything whatsoever for like 5 to 6 hours? It kills any mood you might be in. And it may cause nausea. Gross.
Yeah.
I am that GIF file of Jackson Wang when the camera cuts to him after JYP, like just perpetually horrified. First video, so when you watch this, you will see we have AT's Lemon Drop reacted. Mm-hmm. That one's a good one. That's my new favorite song.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a fun
because here's the difference between Wake Up and Lemon Drop. One, they at least are like, yeah, the lyrics are about overthrowing the government. And then Lemon Drop's like, nah. Nah.
Lemon Drop just straight up, yeah, we're gonna skip the date and just,
Yeah, so enjoyed that one. We have, what are some of the other videos that we have coming up?
We reacted to Busan's
oh my god
first episode.
Yeah, we watched the first episode of Busan and the is it Go 9 or Go Big, I think is what they call it.
I think so, yeah.
That was painful. And I think we're probably going to watch the second one, if not later. Like we'll I think we're just going to react to each episode because that was just, it caused me so much internal pain with the cringe. So good. Mm-hmm. We react, but it's not just ATs. We reacted to Someday by Eric Nam and wept. Mm-hmm. We reacted to a new single by DPR Ian, or as I know to him as Rome / Christian / and then in doing that, we talked about Sea Clown, which I'm sure most of you have never heard of before, and we gave you an education.
That was fun.
We have a reaction to Ain't No Party by Kevin Wu, but we're taking suggestions. Anything that you want to see us reacting to, either if it's something that you think we're just going to be hilarious or something you think that we'll like. Just say, like, giving just a tiny bit of context, being like, I want, like, this will make you cringe. I will happily be like, yeah, I'll watch that. Or if it's like, it's going to make Alyssa this, or it's going to make Rebecca do this. Like, yeah, we'll write it down. So yeah, we've got a list, and hopefully you guys will check us out over on Patreon, because we just don't want to deal with the copyright stuff. We're referring to the series that we're putting on Patreon as Nuna Hajima. From the line from the song No More Perfume on You. Yeah, because we figured since we're the Waygook Noonas, we have to have a title with Nuna in it.
Nuna, don't.
Nuna, stop. No, stop watching these. It's not good for your mental health or your heart. Oh my god.
Or it could be great for it, depending on what it is.
I mean, if I'm looking to go into, like, cardiac arrest, like, Jesus Christ, some of these videos.
They're getting, like, there were a few when we were there that were kind of, suggestive.
We come from the era of 2 p.m., where, like, I think the most scandalous things was, like, 2 p.m. and like, M Black. And I can remember making jokes about, like, how many vests did, like, 2 p.m. actually rip off their shirts. But 2 p.m. have a comeback concert. Like there's like a what was it, like anniversary concert in Incheon, and
something,
hilariously,
like,
they all were like ripping open their shirts again, and I was like, oh, I love this. But I wasn't sure if I was just like, oh man, are they just old or are they just tame? Because looking like now that I'm watching it after seeing, like, I'm like, it's okay. It's sweet. Like them singing I'm Your Man, you're like, oh bless. Like bless their heart.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean at the same time, I mean like Taekyeon's married and stuff, so he's probably like holding out the good stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can't believe he was dating her for 10 years, and I'm just like, it's about time.
I love it. I love it so much because had he gotten married any time before, the hottest fans would have just lost. Like that is what
That's a good point.
Like, and she's just so normal and like seems so lovely, and I'm just like, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, we're on Patreon where we talk about really hot guys or sometimes really not hot guys, and we talk about
guys that make us cry.
Still really hot guys.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah, but join us over there. But over here, we decided today to do another top 5 episode, and we went with something kind of fun. As you probably saw in the title, top 5 idols that we want to go drinking with. We have, like, this was a topic when I was pitching the idea of the podcast to Alyssa. This was the idea that I was saying, if we could do like top 5s and we could have like really stupid topics, like who would you go drinking with? And here we are, episode 6.
Already there. Let's go.
Well, yeah, it's kind of just, it's been a bit of a crazy week for both of us. So we were just like, what can we come up with for this episode? Because we have things planned for in a few weeks from now, but not this week. So we're like, let's just do one that we've both been thinking about for ages. So if you missed our first one, I have a big board like this, and Alyssa has a little whiteboard that she uses.
I have a little one. There's this one.
Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from 5th to 1st, and we're going to just talk, like, show who do we want to go drinking with? Who do we think would be the most fun? Now, before we get into it, we did have some rules. Rule number 1. We could not choose our ultimate bias. So I was not allowed to put Kevin.
I couldn't put Eli.
No, that was number 1. Number 2, it couldn't be a group. So it could either be like an individual, or in some cases, if we felt that it was just like we couldn't see one without the other, then, or we felt that the situation would have just been like added by it being a pair. But we weren't going to say like, I just want to go get drunk with all of whatever group and just roll with it. That's no fun. That's no fun. That's too easy.
Make it a little more intimate.
I was thinking more just like, you don't, like, let's say I wrote like Super Junior down or something. Like, you're not going to have like all 37 of them like sitting around a table. Like, that's a banquet hall at that point. Like, so so like the way I'm kind of thinking of it is, if you're in Korea, you're probably like, you start off at a fried chicken place. Everyone's drinking the mekju. You then hop over to like the next place. So we're talking like a group of 5, 6 maybe.
Right, yeah.
So that's why it was like, we can't just pick a group, because you're not going to go drinking as like all 8 plus 1. That's just too big for that group.
Yeah, true. At that point, it's just a birthday party. Or it's just a party.
Yeah, it's just a party. Like, you're just renting. You have to rent out a room for that specifically. Right. And like, also kind of, it takes into consideration like the fact that a lot of the bars in Korea are small. So you are thinking like, no, we got to fit all of these people in at like this tiny little table. Or like, we're sitting outside a 7-Eleven at like 3 a.m. on like sitting on a plastic bucket waiting for like first train. Like, you can't fit all of them in that group. Speaking of that plastic bucket thing, when Alyssa and I, one of the things, because we were having trouble narrowing it down, I asked Alyssa, think of a few criteria so that will make it, make your list, make it easier to pick. So Alyssa, what were the criteria that you chose? Like what helped you narrow it down?
So part of it is just kind of like I need someone who can hopefully hold their liquor a little bit more. Or if they can't hold their liquor, then they're going to be lots of fun to be around. I also was kind of thinking, well, there are some people on my list that are just like, they're very quiet, very introverted regularly. I want to see what happens when they drink. So that's where those kind of went on there. And then others were just like, how crazy is this going to get? This is just going to be bonkers and it's just going to be so much fun. And if we remember, it'll be an awesome night. That's where kind of mine went.
Yeah. So I don't drink, mostly because I don't need alcohol to get to that level of chaos. I'm one of those types of people where I need other people to drink to get to my level. But if I drink, I like mellow out. So I don't plan on drinking in this like hypothetical making other people drink because that is how I am normally. Like that's when I go out with other people, I don't drink. Like it's just, I don't want to. So my list really was people where I had to have full confidence that they were not going to be the type to mellow out. They needed to either match the energy they have now or become bigger or like more chaotic. And the other like criteria that I used, because there's quite a few where I was like, oh, like I had a list. And so we'll kind of give the honorable mentions after. And the thing that I used to kind of narrow down the top 5 was thinking, if I'm in Korea, if I'm in Seoul, and the last train is like 20 minutes away and I'm having a really great time, is this a person I could put up with in like a noraebang or like just kind of hanging out with until the first train? So I kind of had to be like, could I handle hanging out with them endurance levels? Because say you started at like 8 p.m., we're talking like 6, 7,
Almost
8
12
hours of
hours, yeah.
hanging out. Like you're that's a long time to be hanging out with someone, and I have to be like, will they piss me off by the end of the night? Then no, because I can go off a person pretty quickly. So that really helped actually with narrowing down the top 5 and just being like, do I think that their drunk mood will piss me off? All that to say, we do have slightly different responses because I think Alyssa went with ones where she was like, I want to see how crazy they go. And I felt like that was too risky for me. I wanted people where I was like, I need to know. I need to absolutely know that you're either going to maintain or go crazier. We're going big chaos energy.
Yes.
Alyssa, do you want to give us your number 5?
My number 5 is, since we were actually talking about them earlier with ripping off their shirts, June K from 2 p.m.
Junkie. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm like, he'd be fun. He's kind of in interviews, he kind of ended up being a little bit of a smart aleck.
I mean,
And
Junkie is the one that I ran into in the airport. Like, I was standing behind going, who is this bitch? So, I mean, he definitely gives that who is this bitch energy.
Yeah, definitely. And I was just like now that you mentioned, like, oh, would he piss me off? It's like, he might piss me off, but I don't think I'd feel bad leaving him alone either. I'm sure he would function just fine on his own.
That's not as fun though, to be like noping on out, being like, like being like, no, peace. I'm gonna go hang out at McDonald's for the next 3 hours. Like, that's cheating.
Yeah, well, like, okay, but now that was before you mentioned yours, like, will they piss me off? I was just like, well, if he did get that way, I'm like, again, I probably wouldn't though, because I'm not that person.
Yeah.
But I'd probably threaten it at least if.
My concern with 2 p.m. was the fact that, like I said with the concert, I can't tell if they've mellowed out as they've gotten older, and I'm like, I don't want mellow. Like,
yeah, good point.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. We're gonna roll back a bit. Oh, and last time we did a top 5, we said this, but we do the boards because we're paying homage to Japanese and Korean, like, physical props.
Variety shows, yeah.
So this one, I kind of went First off, because I know he'd be hilarious, and also because I put this person because Alyssa couldn't. I put Eli from UK. I put him because I kind of assumed, like, in my hypothetical world, it's me, Alyssa, whoever I choose, and whoever she chooses. So I was like, I'd put him, but also because my concern with Eli is the fact that I'm like, he is he's a lot of energy when he's sober, and I do kind of wonder if he'd be the type that mellows out when he's drunk. He could go either way, but he to me is a surefire. Like, I know I could have fun with Eli because I was I was put on his team during Kiss Me Day, and me and him and Alyssa monopolized the lunch conversation. We made him do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rap in his entirety, and like everyone else was just yeah. So I know that we have, like, I could at least have fun hanging out with them for an extended period because we've done it before during Kiss Me Day. Yeah. Also, I also know that back in the day, you could get him to do quite a lot of things for a can of Red Bull. So if I just keep a case of Red Bull in my back pocket, I'm like, if he's starting to flag, I'll just be like, Red Bull? It's been like 12 years. I have no idea if he still can be tempted with Red Bull, but I'd keep it in my back pocket just in case.
Just in case. Yep.
So that was one where I was like, I almost didn't put him. He almost got bumped off because I had a few, like, it was just, I was like, I don't know if he's still this level of chaos energy, but I have to hope that he is. So my number 5, Eli. Okay, Alyssa, your number 4.
Number 4 is someone who's newish, but they're new to us.
San and Woosan!
Woosan, like I said, I'm telling you, I'd be in so much trouble. I'm like, but this would be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
It's just kind of like,
I mean, their YouTube channel is just, I want to send fan gifts, not to the members, but to PD Nim. Like, I love whoever is, like, helping them organize it because the editing is so good. The subtitles are so good. As, like, someone who does video, like, the way that they have perfectly executed that feeling of it's very natural in YouTube, but it is so, like, the work that's gone into it. I can see it. It's just so well done, but it's so natural. I'm just like, I would love to hang out with these two. I think the only reason I wouldn't want to hang out with those two is I'd feel like a third wheel.
Yeah, that is the only thing.
That's like, because I mean, like, they're married, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, pretty much.
How do you think that if you were to go drinking with them, what do you think that evening would be like?
Well, again, if it's like you, like, say 4 of us.
Yeah.
4 or 5, maybe you're number 4.
Yeah.
We'd probably end up, like, I have a feeling that eventually we'd, like, do one of those things where, like, we split up and then we'll come back together and then we'd split up.
So how do you see it then where, like, you would separate from those two, or like what do you think would be fun with them?
Well, definitely, like, going and, like, playing some drinking games, like maybe go, like, get, like, Korean barbecue, have some soju, play the drinking games, and then just kind of being like, what do we do now? And just play it by ear and see what craziness we get into.
They seem like the type that would play drinking games and stuff. I mean, they have a whole YouTube, like, series about them drinking. Like, isn't that what the Wooties? Is that, I don't know what they call it, but it's like Wanties or something. Yeah, like, there's one of the series on YouTube is let's get them drunk and then make them answer questions. And I'm like, yeah, man, what is 4th gen? Jesus Christ, like, you could never get away with that back in. Like, my 2nd gen brain can't handle it, and I think that's why I like them so much. Is I'm just like, this is so foreign to me. It's like getting into its own version of getting into K-pop. Like, a thingam itself. It's weird. I love it.
Yeah, and so that would be part of it. And then like it might be that like, oh, they go off and do their thing and we go off and do our thing, and then we might come back, and then who knows, maybe like it would be like you go with someone and I go with someone, and then like I don't know, kind of, because like that happens, like especially if we say end up in going clubbing, you end up splitting off from your friends, but you always just kind of like find each other again. So they might go make out in the back or something. I don't know. Yeah. And then we're just kind of like, hey, where'd they go?
Wait, didn't they? Wasn't it those two who did Neurotic? And how did I describe Neurotic?
Yeah. Yep.
There we go. Checks out. Gonna go mess around in the back of a club. All right. Yep. I have remembered who my number 4 is.
Okay, that's good.
And I think this one might be a little surprising. I don't know. Amber!
Oh. I'm kind of sad.
Amber from
list,
FX.
oh my god, yes.
And I kind of always knew she'd be on this list, but then, so she streams, she's on Twitch, and I tuned into her live stream, like a live stream a few days ago, and I was like, oh yeah, oh no, I definitely want to see her drunk. There's something about seeing a K-pop, like someone that, especially from second gen, where like they were like, we're so like perfect. Hearing her drop multiple F-bombs back to back to back did something healing to my heart. And I was like, I just want to hang out where she's even less filtered. And I just was like, her energy, like peak chaos energy. That would be so much fun. She would just,
that would be
like, she just seems like the type where it's like, hey, do you want to go do something really crazy? And she'd be like, yes! Like, she's very yes and-ish. Do you know what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just had a thought.
What?
Her, Eric Nam, and then like if you throw us into the mix, it would be bonkers.
I almost put those two as like I almost was like, I can't split them up, but then I did. So after, like, that wasn't before, I was like, these two would be hilarious, but then I kind of was like, I don't know if I've seen them hang out in ages, so I kind of was like, she deserves her own board. So she is my number 4. And yeah, that's kind of what I was picturing, was like, you, me, Amber, Eric Nam, chaos, police are called for like mischief. It would just be like, let's go steal a shopping cart and go like racing down hills. Like, that's the level of energy that I'm seeing if it was those, like, us 4. It's just like, I like, hey, let's steal a shopping cart and go down the hills in San Francisco. Like, is that a bad idea? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go. Like,
do it anyway. Just wear a helmet.
Exactly. That is the type of energy that I was like, I'm looking for this in most cases. Amber is 100% chaos energy, and I was like, that would be so much fun. I don't think it would take many drinks to get her to like she just needs to be slightly inebriated to be like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I'm so uncomfortable in my chair today. You can tell I'm like fidgeting around. I've had an issue with the way that the seat is, and my neck has been bothering me for like a week. So that's why if you guys are watching this, I'm going to keep this part in. If you guys are watching this and wonder like, why is she sitting weird? My shoulders hurt a lot. Alyssa's number 3.
My number 3, hang on.
Alyssa's writing them down on the whiteboard.
I am. Yes.
Which means that she may edit it afterwards. She's maybe sticking people in that weren't there before.
No, I'm not. No, I mean, we'll keep the people. I just have to make sure to reveal it properly. Number 3, dun dun dun. Suga and JK or Jungkook from BTS. So I saw them, like, one of their videos where I think they had done like a web series, and they were in karaoke, Norebang, and they were drinking, they were eating, and were just having a good time, just talking. I think Suga had like a web series, and JK was like his guest. Jungkook was his guest of the day.
Does he go by JK, or is it like just the English people who can't say Jungkook? Because when I say JK, I'm hearing like my brain is going JK Rowling, and I was like, no, I don't want to drink with that.
I've seen both. I've always called him Jungkook.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe his I think it was kind of like RM, where it was like, oh, it was Rat Monster, and then it was something else, and now it's RM, and
yeah.
So
I wasn't sure. I am not into BTS. I appreciate their music. I love what they've done for K-pop, but they're not really my vibe. So I'm taking everything you say as like this is what they are. I know nothing to counter it.
Yeah, because I've seen fans in the comments of things like just call him JK. I don't really remember because again, like saw them debut. That too. Because again, I was like, I remember seeing like we saw them debut, and kind of paid attention while I was in Korea. But then when I left Korea, I kind of left a lot of it there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the pandemic came out and they were really starting to grow here in the States that I started paying attention again.
Same.
I do remember though seeing when I was in Japan, I had gone to Tokyo Dome City for something, classes or something, I think.
Yeah.
And it said BTS event at like in the little stage area. And I was just like, how do I get in? What do I do? And I was just like, no, don't go. I want to.
Why
I was like, no,
go?
It's gonna be.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be chaos?
It's gonna be chaos because they're so popular at this point. Because that was 2016, 2017.
Okay. So they were getting big.
I was just like, yeah. So I was like, it's gonna be chaos. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what I need to do. So I was just like, I have a limited time in Tokyo because I think this is when I was living about 2 hours outside of Tokyo, and I didn't go. Now I'm kind of sad I did.
So that was your number 3, right?
3, yep.
So number 3, you went with a BTS pairing. Number 3 for me, Alyssa, you don't get to take part in this one. Mingy and San. Alyssa, you're not invited. Woo Young, you're not invited. Songhwa, you're not invited either. Listen, 4 out of the 5, I want just chaos energy.
You want a Sangi sandwich. I don't know if that's the pairing name, but...
Listen, they seem like the type that would just be even more... They just both seem like the type where you put a few drinks in them and they're even worse at making decisions. And I'm here for that. And that's it. I have nothing else to add to this conversation. I have nothing... Like, I don't need to justify it. Look at them. Look at them. And then try and tell me I'm wrong. Alyssa, number 2. Moving on. I'm not detailing it anymore. Use your imagination. You've seen the reaction videos.
Yeah.
Alyssa, you're not invited. What?
No.
Don't complain. Whatever. You went with BTS. You can like. I'll skip out on that because I don't know them. You're not invited to mine. Okay, whatever.
No, I totally get it. I'm just giving you a hard time. This one I think you're gonna be a little surprised at. It's NS Yoonji.
Who's that?
She's a solo. She was a solo artist. She had one that came out. Yashishi Hey.
I have a feeling we have the same number 1 artist. We're gonna see that.
We probably do.
Yeah.
She came out with a song that like she has other stuff, but this was the one that really made me go, oh, okay, hi girl. It was called Yashishi Hey. I don't remember the English translation, but it was spicy.
She's not the person who does those interviews and like in English and makes them all like say really inappropriate stuff, is she?
No, that's Jessie.
Okay.
She'd be fun too.
Put those two together.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll do Yoonji and Jessie. But Yoonji, so I had the opportunity to meet her, and on K-pop, Olive Young's K-pop Tasty Road, the very first episode. If you watch it, you will see me and 2 of my friends, and Eli and Yoonji walk in on us while we are singing "Stop Girl."
We should do a reaction video to that. Oh my god, we should do reaction to videos that we know that we're in. And just like reacting. Okay, no, here's the thing. there's ones like that are awkward and hilarious, but there's ones where we know we're off to the side and we can like be like, here's what happened here. Here's what's making that.
Yep. Yeah, because there are a few where we're just like, I didn't even know I was on camera.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh my God. Well,
but yeah,
we're going to react to Alyssa's for like, because I love you, Alyssa, but the cringe in that episode is just so incredible.
It's bad.
It's so bad.
Oh, that's not even the worst part. Like the part that was probably the most cringe didn't even make the cut into the video.
I mean, that's good. I'll have to. So she's been around for a while. She's the same age as you, so I probably know her in some way.
I'm sure you do. Yeah, because she was kind of out around the same time as like Gina IU.
Yeah.
Like the solo female artist.
Yeah, era of the solo females.
Yeah.
I think my number 2 is going to surprise you as well. Like, so this is kind of ones where it was like, as I was going through my list, I was like, oh yeah, no, this would be a really good one. I went with He from Shiny.
Shiny. Ooh, that could be fun. Could be lots of fun.
Here are my reasons why. 1, speaks English, so I mean we can chat. 2, sassiest man alive. Like, I love seeing his concert clips where people are like, sing Ring Ding Dong, and he's just like, let it die. Like, I love how much he dislikes Ring Ding Dong. And I love how he doesn't, like, he's like if you go back and watch that clip, it's been making the rounds where it's like the opening of Ring Ding Dong comes and that woman is just like, and I'm like, I love that woman.
Baby, 내게 반해버린 내가 왜 이래 두렵다고 물러서지 말고 그냥 내게 맡겨봐라 어때 My lady 사장님 가나요? 어디야? 어디야? 어느 거야? 진행시켜 회장님 머리 회장님 진행시켜
So like, Onu is like, I love this song. Taemin and Minho are like, I love this song. And Ki is just like begrudgingly singing along, being just like, I really want this song to die. And like, he's just always been a sassy queen. And I'm just like, I want to see him drunk in North America because he can just be his full self.
Yes. Specifically Canada, though. It needs to be Canada.
Well, yeah, that means I don't have to go down to the U.S. But.
That too.
Yeah. I have a feeling me and Alyssa have the same number 1. So we're going to hold them up at the same time.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the fact that this person hasn't shown up yet for her and it hasn't shown up yet for me, and I'm pretty sure we've talked about this person the most out of, like, in previous conversations. Alyssa, 3, 2, 1. Eric Nam! Actually, I did want to say the brothers Nam. He bring his brothers along too. Like,
do it.
100%. I want to go drinking with Eric Nam. If we ever got the opportunity to interview him, I would be like, and we could do it in person. It would be drinking. Like, it would be 100%. Like,
oh my God.
That's the dream. I think that's even more the dream than being like, I want to interview Kevin. No, I want to go drinking with Eric and bring cameras and just watch Descend into Madness. Like, once, like,
you could almost do like Seth Meyers as like a day drinking with so and so. I mean, not that exactly.
Like the day drinking,
vlogging, everything.
I think the thing where I was almost disappointed. So, and the reason I include the brothers Nam, that's why I'm gonna refer to them as, because I can't remember the other two's names. I just know they're hilarious. They did a sponsored like trip through Disney, and so they did a whole bunch of content at Disney, and they had to do a whole bunch of like stupid challenges and games, and I was just like, oh my God, you 3 are sober and you're incredible. And let's just say, if I could combine all of my loves, because I'm a travel agent, I love Disney. This weekend is D23, and poor Alyssa had to listen to me talk for like 10 minutes about how exciting last night was with the entertainment thing, and I barely touched on it. Once we're done recording, I'm going to make her watch the other stuff. But anyways, they went and did like they did Haunted Mansion, they did Tower of Terror, and I think they did Drinking Around the World at Epcot, but it would be, I want to drink around the world with Eric Nam and his brothers.
Oh my God, yes.
Every effing location. And then we also have to.
That would be so much
And the only thing would be is that we'd have to stick Korea into, like, there's this one space where people have always wanted to have, they're really hoping that there's going to be a new country announced soon because it's desperately needed and there is space for it. I want, like, if there's nothing announced, we'd use that space and then just do like soju for that section. It'd be like, we have to stick Korea in there. We'll skip the America one. 100%. If I could do anything, it would be Drinking Around the World, starting on the correct side, which is Canada, because I think the idea of starting off in Mexico with tequila just sounds like a bad idea. But starting off in Canada, where the drinks are a bit more...
I think ending with tequila would probably be the better idea.
That's what I think. Ending with a margarita sounds better. Plus, you'd be like...
the beer before liquor, get drunk, or...
Never sicker.
Never sicker, yeah.
But I think starting hard sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, but I think it's also that thing of like you start hard and then you like lower the alcohol content throughout the night.
I have to start in Canada because Canada.
True.
But either way, that to me, if I could ever do like the dream drinking with a K-pop person, it would be me, Alyssa, Eric, his brothers, Epcot, drinking around the world. Let's go effing hard. I would go to the United States for that. Alyssa, should we recap our 5?
Sure. Oh,
where'd my pen go? Where's my pen?
No, it ran away.
I'm really proud of myself for this top 5 because on our first one, which was our top 5 groups if we weren't a UKISS fan, I didn't have a single girl on it, and I have a girl on this one. So, yay! I mean, progress.
My top 5 are Jun K, San and Wooyoung, Suga and Jungkook, NSUNG, and Eric Nam. Those are my top 5, pairs.
And mine are
drinking buddies.
Eli Kim, Amber, Mingi and San, Key, and Eric Nam. All right.
So much fun.
So much fun in so many different ways. Alyssa, do you have any like honorable mentions? Because I do have a list of people where I wanted to put, and I just couldn't justify it.
There were a couple that I put on there, and as soon as because I was thinking individuals, but as soon as you said, "Oh, you can do pairs," I was like, "Yes, these ones," and knocked them off.
Yeah.
So that was DPR Ian.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, he seems like the type
Amber, I'm like,
I don't know how chaos energy he is though.
Yeah, I don't know, but that would be one of those things where I was like, well, let's get some alcohol and loosen him up.
Would very much love that. Bring the rest of Sea Clown as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
First one that I had to bump, Taekyon from 2 p.m. And literally, here is the reason why.
Get him in 2K, let's go.
What? Well, look, here is literally the reason why is because in my head, it's like hands up era Taekyon, where he's like wearing a horse mask and like smacking people. Like, that's how I picture it. But that's not Taekyon in 2026.
No,
he seems a bit more mellow and chill. And I was like, I have to kind of bump him off because I don't think he's horse head mask Taekyon anymore.
Probably not.
He's a married man. He's got a wife. He's settled down. Ugh. I literally got voted off because I thought he had addled up too much, and I was like, no, I don't want mature people. Listen, next one for you.
I actually just kind of thought of them. I feel like I don't know a lot about Stray Kids yet, but I feel like Felix and probably Hunzine would be really fun. I think.
I've heard his name enough to know that he's one that I think.
Or Bangtan.
I've heard that name too. That's one where I think it's worth paying attention to.
Yeah, Felix and Bangtan are both English speakers. But yeah, I think, like Bangtan and Felix could be lots of fun. Could probably throw Hunzine in there. I feel like that would be a good time.
Yeah. I know nothing about them. We'll probably do a reaction for them because I know that they have a what's this big?
This and that. I know a little bit. About them.
Yeah, I know absolutely. Even less than I know about ATEEZ, because at least ATEEZ I was just like, hey, they did Troublemaker. I have a legendary duo for my next one that I wanted to include, but I didn't because I don't think they'll work together again, but I want them to. GD and Top.
Yeah.
I mean, we all saw the Hi video. I just want that. I just want that. Like, just put me in the Hi video. I want to be that girl. Like, we all know that girl. Like, the club that they were at, it existed while we were there. Unfortunately, it closed while we were there, but I wanted to go. But then it was in Itaewon, and I was like, I'm not going to Itaewon because shady AF. Apparently, it's been, like, gentrified back to Korean. So, that's no fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently Itaewon is tame compared to what it used to be. Only reason that GD and Top are not on the list is because they haven't done anything as GD and Top isn't part of Big Bang at the moment. But I mean, I'm going to leave this part in here. If all of the fan theories are true and it kind of looks like, he might be coming back, I will die. I will die a million happy deaths. I want him to. I think him staying away from Big Bang is such a. I know why he's doing it, but I think it's such a stupid idea. I think it's dumb, and I want him to just come back. But Alyssa, next one on your list of people who didn't make it.
This one I kind of like hemming and hawing on because like I like him. He's very sweet, very fun, but I'm like I don't know if which way he would go.
In terms of like chaos energy or miserable.
Yes. Kevin Wu actually. Just kind of like
he does kind of strike me as a type where I don't think he would become chaos energy. I think he would mellow out even more. But at the same time,
if it was like you, me, Eli, and him, like if Eli.
Shit! No, that would be chaos energy. That no, that would be different chaos energy.
Or like Eric, or like we threw Eric, Amber, Kevin. And then us.
Well, no, here's the thing. If it were Eric, like, we went after school club style, so it's Eric, Kevin, you, me. I think Eric would take the majority of, like, the energy, and Kevin would kind of be a really good, like...
He'd be like our DD.
Wingman type thing.
Yeah.
Well, like, kind of like, I don't, like, for our friendship, I'm the really big energy and you're the support of like, she's like validating my chaos. Eric, in that case, Eric is the chaos and Kevin is the validation to the chaos. But if it became Eli, Kevin, you and me, that changes everything because then Kevin becomes the chaos energy and Eli is actually the reinforcement of the chaos energy because I don't want to. Kevin can be a flirt, and I think if you put him in the right crowd and you gave him enough alcohol, he could be a flirt. I think that would be wonderful.
Well, let's do that then.
Let's do that, Kevin. You can come drinking with me and Eli and Alyssa. I mean, no, not me and Eli. Me and Eric and Alyssa. That would be fun. I put Eli on my list for you. How dare you not put Kevin? But I was like, no, he's a bit of a wild card.
Yeah, and that's why I was kind of like, eh. But like again, he's still someone I would like to go drinking with.
Oh, 100%.
Or at least like, but just not like,
different vibes.
Just because I don't know. Yes,
I think it's less of a, it would be less of a, like, I want to go drinking with this person. It's just like, I just want to catch up with this person and like
That too.
see them again for the first time in like ages. I will stick on with the UKISS train. Hoon. Hoon drunk would be the greatest thing ever. Literally the only reason Eli beat Hoon was because I was like, I know that there's the communication part. So I was like, I know I've got like that banter with Eli. So it's like, it would be a lot of fun. Hoon inebriated, it would branch off, not in like, is he going to go down or up, but it would branch off in, would he go chaos energy or big slut energy?
I think he's married with a kid, by the way.
I don't care. My memories of him are locked in at like ending in 2014. So it's just like, he could be, and there we go. There's another reason why he's not on my list is he's grown up.
Yeah.
Hoon, 100% would hang out with. Bring your wife.
Definitely. Yep.
Do you have any more? I've got 3 more.
I don't, not that I can think of. If I think of any.
Okay. I will pop out my 3. You'll probably, I think with my next one, you may have another one. What?
Real quick. Min from Miss A.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is she the one she's not the one who said who's making that god awful noise, is she?
That was her.
Hell yeah. Context.
Yes.
So we were at a taping, Simply K-pop at Arirang. And at Arirang, I was just chaos energy. And so I was, and it was around the era of when everyone was starting.
Hush.
Yeah. But it was around the era of when everyone was doing the yes queen online.
Oh my God, that's right.
So I was going, yes, to them and just like making this like ridiculous noise. And Min,
I think you were dropping really low. It's like your low register.
Hell yeah.
So it was like,
it was like really weird. It was weird. And she was like, what is that god awful noise? And multiple people heard it. I actually have friends who I made that day that I'm still talking with now. Victoria, that's when we met Victoria. And she was like, oh yeah, no, that was when someone said, what is that god awful noise for you? I was like, infamous.
I'm pretty sure like you were sitting next to me and I went, I gestured at you.
I think the thing was when it was an artist that I wasn't too concerned about what they thought of me, I just was like insane. So it's just like, I don't care if they think I'm insane because I don't want their attention. So I'm just going to have fun. Next one for me, Daesung.
Okay, when you said GD and Top, I was kind of like, oh, I wonder if Daesung would be fun.
Well, here's the thing is, given the way that I've done my list, if I was like, I'm surprised if I say Daesung, I was like, she's probably going to say Taeyoung. And then we've covered all of Big Bang that we like. So, but
Taeyoung, I guess, but again,
he seems the type that would become quite mellow when he drinks, not like high energy. Daesung is the type that I feel like the more inebriated he gets, the louder he becomes. And I am all for that energy. I just don't know. Like when it came down to picking the top 5, I was like, I would have so little, like it would just be going off of vibes. And I was like, I don't know if I would have that much fun. It would just kind of be like the novelty of it. But Daesung was definitely very high on my, like on the list of like people who could be on the list, but just didn't make it.
Yeah, all right, who's your last one?
So I've got 2 more. And these are both people where I was like kind of in the same thing of they could be fun, but I don't think I'd want to spend an extended amount of time with them because I'd have nothing to talk to them about or it'd get boring fast. One was Jokwon.
Oh yeah.
Because I think I'd love to see him bring it like drunk cap energy would be so much fun. He seems to be a bit more comfortable with that side of him, I think. And so I'd be like, yeah, this would be fun. I'd want to go to a gay bar with him. Like, it would be fantastic. Like, I would love that so much. And then the other one, and this is kind of going with the kind of along with like what you were saying with Woo Young, and like the wanting to see him drunk because it's Sarah Esker. Heechul from Super Junior. Because he is the only artist on this list that I can call Oppa.
Oh my God, that's right.
Because he's born in 83. So that would be so much fun.
I think that's the same with me because I think most of Big Bang is like the same age, like around my age.
Yeah.
Our age.
Yeah. And so when I realized that Heechul, and the only reason I know that Heechul and whatever the other one is older than me is because they have that subunit called the 83s right now, which is the two 83 line people doing songs. And I'm like, oh, actual K-pop oppas? Like, actual? Not facetious ones? But he is known for having zero filter. He is known for giving absolutely no shits. He is known for speaking his mind. And it would bring me so much joy to see someone get enough alcohol into someone that they would be able to bitch about SM Entertainment for a bit, because I don't like that company, and I would love to hear him with a bunch of alcohol taking out like all that. I want the gossip. I want the tea.
We want the tea. Spill the tea, or
spill the tea. Baby. But oh my gosh, this has been fun. I enjoy this because it's almost like we're celebrating the sloppy side of like the artists that they don't like, that they normally wouldn't be like, oh yeah, we love our perfect idols. We're like, no, we like chaos energy. Like that's
let's just go be human for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I want them to be as human as possible, and also like
as crazy and
low drama, lots of fun, loves life. Yep. I actually have no idea what next week's episode is. I normally do like a shout out to the next episode, but we have episodes planned for 2 weeks from now and hopefully 3 weeks from now, but I don't have anything planned for the week after this one. So it's going to be a mystery. But until then, like we said at the beginning, we're on Patreon. Big exciting. Go and join us over there. We are on Facebook, Instagram. I made a Tumblr. I'm not really paying attention. We're kind of on Threads, but I don't like it over there. Yeah. It's a little too much for me, but we're on all of the social media, like all of the podcast platforms, so you could listen to this if you're weird that way. I don't know. We'll see you guys next week, or we'll see you on Patreon, because we've definitely got stuff recorded for there, and we'll figure out what we're going to do for next week. And yeah,
tell us your who.
Yeah. Good. Thanks for the show. Who do you want to go drinking with? And because we don't know anything about current like K-pop, who do you think we should know about? Like who should be on our list? Who do we not know about? So like tell us who do you know in your groups that you think would definitely fit in our drinking party? Let us know in the comments.
So tell us who you want to drink with, and then tell us who you think we should drink with. I like that.
Yes. Yeah. Anyways, we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye. Ciao.